Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial with the Profusion Smoky palette. Now, if you see this palette in stores and it doesn't look like this, that's because this is a couple years old and it's actually going to be decluttered in August, which is why I am using it today. But this palette still does exist. It's just Profusion changed their packaging, so it looks, the packaging is like a lucite, clear lucite now. So yeah, the palette still exists. You'll still be able to get it, but it just won't look exactly like this with the gold trim around it with the black background. But I do really like this palette, and there are mostly neutral color choices in here. You've got a couple of golds, you've got a couple of beiges in different depths of color. You've got a couple of browns with different tones to them. You've got a black, but we are using the purples today, me being who I am. I love colorful makeup. So that's what we're doing today. Now, if you've stumbled across this video by accident, I always skip over the bits that are boring, like foundation, concealer, setting powder, brows. So that's already done. All the information will be in the description box as always. I always start with blush, and this is actually going to be decluttered in August as well because it's from last year's Wet n Wild Nightmare Before Christmas collection. It's the cheek and lip color in Barrel of Scares, and it's a very, very intense purple. So I'm going to use this on my cheeks and my lips today. And I actually have another lip product from that collection I'm going to use too. So yeah, this is very intense. Oh, and by the way, do I have any fans out there of the TV show Wednesday? I have on one of my Wednesday t-shirts today. And this I bought, I think, when the first season of Wednesday came out. Season 2 is going to be coming out August 6th. Mark your calendars. Sign back up for Netflix if you let your Netflix subscription go, which that's me. But that's okay. I don't mind signing up for it again because I'm way behind. Like, I haven't seen season 2 of Squid Games. There's probably a bunch of movies on there that I haven't seen yet. So I can get caught up on everything that I've been missing out on since season 1 of Wednesday. I love that show so much that yeah, this is really intense, guys. So just a dab will do ya. I love that show so much that after I let my Netflix subscription go, I started thinking about that show again, and I was like, oh man, I can't watch it again because I don't have Netflix anymore. So I went to the library and got the season 1 DVD box set and rewatched it. Yeah, I love that show. I think Jenna Ortega is so talented and she's so perfect for that role. They couldn't have found anybody better than her for that part. She's just perfect for it. Okay, so that's the blush. Doesn't look too crazy if you just use a dot on each cheek. And this was from a Halloween collection that they had at Dollar Tree by Beauty Intuition, and they usually bring this back every year. So if you don't have the highlight that has the skull imprint on it, they brought this back like 2 years in a row. So be on the lookout for this soon at Dollar Tree. Gonna grab my Wet n Wild highlighter brush. I didn't know they were going to bring this back, so I actually have a brand new one of these, not even open, in my bag of stuff that I have backups of. I very rarely buy a backup of things, but if I find something that I really like and I'm not sure if it's going to be around forever, even if I do think it's going to be around forever, if I just want a backup and don't ever want to run out of it, I have a bag of stuff that has not been opened. Okay, gonna prime my eyes now with my Morphe Solo Artist Priming Cream Eyeshadow. And let's grab my Sephora 57 brush, which is their concealer brush. I went to Ulta yesterday because I wanted to get a blue mascara, and I did. And I started looking around, and if you want a colored mascara, Essence has a blue one, and it was on sale, so I got that for like a steal. It was like $3.99 on sale. But then I started looking around at the other brands that had colored mascaras like ColourPop and L'Oreal and Maybelline. And would you believe that the Maybelline colored mascaras are more expensive than the L'Oreal ones? Isn't that strange? Because Maybelline, in case you don't know, is owned by L'Oreal. But L'Oreal was always like the premier line. So I was so surprised that the Maybelline ones were even more expensive. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Because Maybelline is supposed to be the more affordable line from L'Oreal. So I did end up buying a second colored mascara, which I'm going to be using today in this tutorial, just because I couldn't resist. I've been trying not to buy makeup because now I'm into this whole pressing my own eyeshadows thing, and I'm having to buy things for that, like empty pans, empty palettes, ingredients. So that's costing me money. Because contrary to what you might think, everything that I get from that company, justpigments.com, is not sent to me for free. If I just want things, I have to buy them myself. They're not going to give me a free everything. But they do randomly send me pigments, which I do appreciate. Usually it's when they're releasing new products. But one time they sent me some things just because they thought I would like them, which was nice. Anyway, okay, so eyes are primed. I still see a little bit of eyelid peeking through here. Yeah, you want to make sure that you've got everything that you want covered, otherwise it can make your eyeshadows patchy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with Graphite, which is a matte purple shade. And because this is a pretty intense color, you want to see it swatched? It's intense, but it's not. It's like muted. And while I'm at it, why don't I swatch the other color that I'm going to use? This is Bewitched. So it's the same tone as the one I just showed you, but it's a shimmer. Maybe I'll just leave that on and use that to apply. So they're coordinated nicely. I love it when companies do that. It just makes it so much easier to do a look. Okay. Yeah, these are nice, like smoky purples, right? That's the name of the palette, Smoky. So I'm just putting that in the outer corner. I'm also going to put it in the outer part of my lid. So yeah, I haven't had Netflix in a long, long time, so I'm gonna have to pick that up again for sure. Oh, but I didn't finish telling you about that. When they release the next season, season 2 of Wednesday, they're doing it in 2 parts. It's going to be part 1, and that's going to be coming on August 6th, and they're going to release a certain amount of episodes on that date. But then part 2 will be the first week of September. So you know why they did that? So that you would have to keep Netflix for 2 months in a row. Because they know that a lot of people are just signed up because they love that show. I think it is now their #1 show of all time. I think it even beat Stranger Things, which used to be their #1 show. Or Squid Games is right up there too. But yeah, I think Wednesday is their most watched show now of all time. And they know people, if they released it all at once, people would binge watch it and then unsubscribe. I would. I feel like Netflix does have some good content, but it's very sporadic. There isn't enough on there to keep me going indefinitely. We actually haven't been watching that many movies or TV shows recently. I did watch a movie recently that I really liked that I'm going to be telling you about in my next video, where I talk about books that I'm reading, games that I'm playing, things that I'm watching on TV. I'm going to be talking about that in my next video that I do, where I talk about those things. Okay, this is taking a long time because I would rather do a little bit at a time and have it come out the way I want than try to fix something. Like I just saw that I came down just a little bit. Thank God for Q-tips. Yeah, if you make a mistake with this color, you're going to have a hard time erasing it. I thought that was shadow right there, but I think it's actually a discoloration in my skin. Okay, so I didn't make a mistake. All right, so I still have that shadow on my finger, so let's put that on the lid. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more because I probably touched something that I shouldn't have and rubbed some of it off by accident. All right, now with a dark color like this, you want to make sure you get right down on the lash line. And also I have a gap now, so I want to go back with my blending brush and connect that so that we don't have a gap. I normally don't bring it all the way in, but when you have a dark color like this, you don't want any kind of a gap. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my highlighter. I'm going to pick up a clean brush, pick up some of that, and go across my brow bone. And inner corner. Then I'm going to grab my detail brush and pick up some of the matte purple that was called Graphite. And we're going to drag a little bit of that underneath and make sure you connect it right into that corner, okay? I'm going to take my Ioni eyeliner pencil in Windsor Stone. This is from Dollar Tree. I love this color. That is so pretty. We're going to put that on the waterline. And I have to go back and forth a few times because this isn't a gel, it's just a regular eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to shut off the camera, play catch up, and I'm going to curl my lashes, and we're going to try out the new purple mascara. Well, it's new to my collection. It's not new to the world. But I'm going to try out my new purple mascara that I bought yesterday. Okay, so I ended up getting the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara in the shade Deep Violet. So that's what the wand looks like. And I like it when the mascaras are sealed because the blue one that I bought, I got the Essence Blue Mascara, and you can open that up at the store. It's not sealed in any way, and that kind of X me out a little bit because I don't know, who opened it, or did they swatch it on their arm to see the color, or ugh. I wish that companies would seal everything. Not that that stopped some people's, but at least if it's been open, you can tell if it's been open. And yeah, L'Oreal and Maybelline products are always sealed, which I appreciate. And then the ColourPop ones are put in a cardboard box. So if somebody takes it out of the cardboard box and opens it up, they can open it because it's not sealed beyond the cardboard box. And the cardboard box is not sealed either. This is not depositing a lot of product. There is a lot of product on the wand, but it isn't transferring to my lashes that well. Or is it? Okay. I just took a second dip into the tube. Now it is. It's not clumping or anything though, which is good. Colored mascaras are so fun. Not that practical though, because really, are you going to use a colored mascara every day? No. Now you don't have to go matchy-matchy either. You can do either a contrasting or complementary color. And that's what I'm going to do when I use the blue one that I bought. I'm going to do something that's not blue for eyeshadow and show you how that looks with the blue mascara with a different colored eyeshadow. I think if you don't go matchy-matchy like this, then the color of the mascara will pop more and be more obvious. But sometimes I do like to do these monochromatic looks. Oh, I hate it when a single hair gets caught in the mascara. Okay, so let me look up so you can see the mascara. So pretty good. It coated the lashes pretty good, but I had to dip back in a second time to get more product. But it does coordinate really nice with these eyeshadows. That's why I picked this one up too, because I knew I wanted to use the Smoky palette one last time, because like I said, I'm getting rid of it in August. So yeah. Okay, now let's do the lips. I'm going to use the Creme Shop Liplock lip liner in Your Majesty. And if you missed the video where I talked about this, purchase these lip liners at your own risk, because it's almost impossible to get this cap off when you buy it. I had to use one of my husband's. I had to use his vise. I had to put this in a vise and then take a pair of pliers to get that cap off. I mean, it's that difficult. Most people just return it to the store and say the hell with it. And also, people also say that it's very hard to sharpen these. And as you can see, there isn't a lot of product on there left. So I wanted to show you. I'm just going to randomly take a sharpener. This one is by LA Colors, and it's one of those ones that give you 2 different sizes. See, now it doesn't fit in the small one, and if I put it in the big one, then that's going to be too big, so I'm not going to use this sharpener. Let's see. Now some of these others that I have, yeah, this one I don't think I should show you that, because I don't even know if that brand exists anymore. I don't think it does. I don't know what some of these are. They don't have the brand printed on them. So I've got a new one. I don't see it. Oh, wait. Here it is. Yeah, I just bought this Revlon one a couple weeks ago. I don't even think I've tried it out yet. And it's got the 2 different sizes on it. Will this one fit in the small one? Yes, it will. Okay. I'm going to take the cover off so I can see what's going on here. Oh, that fits perfect. Good. Oh, this is nice. There's nothing like a brand new sharpener. If you have trouble sharpening your pencils, buy a new one. Because it's not the sharpener. The blade's dull over time, because look at that. That came out perfect. Yeah, I got this Revlon one at Walgreens. That was the only, I really wanted to get this particular sharpener because I had heard that it was really good. So I found that at Walgreens, and it is really good. I would recommend that. And yeah, the liner didn't fit in the LA Colors one, but it definitely did in the Revlon one. All right, so I'm going to line my lips with this. Yeah, I was just kind of looking around at CVS one day, and they have, the Creme Shop display, and I saw this and I was like, wow, I don't think I have a purple liner that's that shade. And I've used it a ton since I bought it. You wouldn't think this would be that practical, but apparently it was something that I needed and didn't know it. But yeah, getting that cap off is a nightmare. But they had some other pretty colors of these too, and they were on sale at the time. I don't know if they still are or not. Actually, there was a lot of Creme Shop things on sale that day, so I'm wondering if CVS is going to get rid of that brand, because I don't see a lot of people talk about that brand, and I don't see a lot of people shopping at that brand when I go in the store. All right, so let's go back to this because this is a lip and cheek color, the Wet n Wild lip and cheek color in Barrel of Scares. Now I'm going to wipe off the excess so that I don't get a crazy amount because I actually want to layer something over this, maybe. We'll see how this goes. These kind of colors are not that easy to work with. But they're so fun. I love unusual colors of makeup. And next month in August, all the Halloween collections are going to be coming out, and that's when you're going to see colors that you don't typically see. So grab them while you can. I think Wednesday Adams would approve of this spooky makeup that I'm doing today. Halloween tutorial came early because, like I said, I'm going to be throwing this out, and the next thing that I'm going to use. This is another product from the Wet n Wild Nightmare Before Christmas collection. It's a lip oil called Too Faced and smells so good. So yeah, this will be expiring too. It smells like mint chocolate. Oh God. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's what it smells like. And that'll blend out like any splotchiness that I might have gotten from this. So that is my Profusion Smoky palette makeup tutorial. And like I said, you can still get this palette. It's just not going to look like this. But I love Profusion eyeshadows. I think they've got a great formula at a great price. And if you don't have a Profusion display near you for some reason, like if you don't have a Walmart near you, believe it or not, some people don't. I have ordered from their website and did not have any issues with shipping or anything like that. So thanks for watching, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps my channel when you do. And subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.